Good morning, everybody. It's Joanne. Wednesday, March 3rd. I think it's March 3rd. March 3rd? Yeah, it's March 3rd. I had to think about it for I don't know what day it is. Maybe it's March 3rd. Oh my goodness, the sun. The sun is out. The sun is out in New York City. It's warmed up just a little bit more, which is super nice. But I do have a little headband on. Hello there, Lil Raymond. And whatnot. I got my gloves in my pocket. Hey, Teja, so good to see you. I thought today, hello there, Carlos. Welcome in, welcome in. Good morning, Tammy C. It's almost 11 a.m. in the city. Vault Money, so good to see you. Mike, how's it going, folks? So I'm going to actually, while we're starting out here, y'all are popping in here like fast. Wow. So what I'm going to do is put my gloves on really quick, because I probably could take off my head thing, but it's a little breezy in the shade. Hello there, sweet dreams. And you might as well just be warm than be cold. I have a feeling they're all going to come off later as the walk continues. Hey, Preston. But let's start off comfortable, right? So today, I haven't been up towards the northern end for a little bit. Oh, thanks so much there, Tammy. And I felt, let's take a little walk that way. And I want to see if the Peace Fountain, the park over there, is open. And if anybody knows anything about over here on the Upper West Side, there's actually some amazing architectural structures, like the St. John the Divine Church, Basilica, basically. It's a cathedral. It's gorgeous. Talk about Gothic. Flying buttresses and everything. But they also have what is called the Peace Fountain. No, it's a fountain, but it has no water. I guess it was commissioned in 1985 and stuff. They built it. It's beautiful. But it doesn't have water. I don't think it's ever had water. Hi there, Susan Engels. How are you guys? So I thought, let's go take a look. Let me flip y'all around. Here we go. So we're going to take a little walk up there. And then afterwards, we'll head on into the park. Hey there, Randy. Good morning. And see what the little walk brings us today. Weather is supposed to be with us today, which is, oh my God, guys. I don't know what the hell is going on here. FiOS, Con Ed, everybody is ripping up our roads over here on the Upper West Side. Kind of makes me a little crazy, but hey, I got no control. Oh, look. This is an actual New York City phone booth. Had your Chili's for breakfast, Randy? I'm sure he has. It does work. Isn't that funny? No doors. The doors are gone, but anyway, it does work. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'll be chilly and you don't have to. But actually, it's pretty nice today. I think it's probably, okay, I don't want to say it because I might curse myself, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's probably going to be almost 50. In the sun, I'm sure I'll feel the warmth. But yeah, Con Ed is digging some serious holes up here on the Upper West Side. Randy, yeah, we have phone booths. We do. It's funny. And they're all on my side of town. That's how funny those are. One time, a few years ago, somebody had flower bombed, actually that phone booth. And by flower bombed, they filled the phone booth and decorated it with an extraordinary amount of beautiful blooms. It was crazy. Beautiful. I wish I had taken a photo of it, but I didn't because that was like, I don't know. I wasn't thinking about that. I don't know. Maybe I did. I'll have to go look through my archives. But it was crazy. It was just filled and filled with flowers. Randy, you're eating scrambled eggs and chili. I had scrambled eggs for breakfast, along with a little of an Asian pear and some hazelnuts. That was my breakfast. I know it's random, but that's how I kind of do. I graze little random things like that. Oh yes, and I had coffee. Can't skip that. You remember when they did that? Photos from around the world, New York? From around New York? Around the world. Good morning, Dan. Welcome in. You had scrambled eggs with dal and rice for dinner. Oh, that sounds really good. You guys, I don't know what it is, but the eggs with the rice, back when I could eat rice, is so damn good. Like there's something to it. I don't know what it is, but there's something to that combination. Like the Hawaiians got it going on. Asian cultures with, fried rice kind of thing. I don't know. It's so good. Well, it's a typical weekday. Trucks all over the place. Whenever Joe has a day off during the week and he's hanging with me during the week, I know it's an awesome combination. Like they were meant to be together, but people don't think about it. Oh, look at that little old puppy. It is, isn't it? Photos from around New York? It is actually, like, I don't think people realize some of the structures that are, everybody knows the iconic ones, Empire State Building, Chrysler, Rockefeller. Of course, we have this, Cathedral downtown. But the structures around the city they're really quite striking. Got two little labs. We'll let them be. They're taking a tinkle. But yeah, every time Joe has a day off and he's walking with me during the week, he's like, what in the world? It's so busy. I'm like, yeah, it's called New York, doll. That's what happens during the week. Where do you think all the deliveries come from? Where do you think all that stuff happens? It happens during the week, not on the weekend. He's so silly. So I was working this morning, and we hear, like, we have radiator heat, and you'll hear the radiators hiss and steam and bang and all that stuff, and you'll hear the water inside the radiators. But today I was like, that seems awfully loud. I walk into the living room because I'm working in our little office/foyer area. And I kept hearing it dripping. And I'm like, oh no, we have a leak in the ceiling from the radiator pipes above. Had to call the super. It's now stopped. But God, now I got to clean the couch because the couch has got radiator water all over it. Damn it. Hate that. Look at it. More Verizon trucks. See, like I don't know what they're doing. Good grief. Hello there, Cindy A. How are you? Right now we're walking up Amsterdam. Not Amsterdam. Oh my God, we're going to Amsterdam. We're walking up West End. And this, right over here at 106, is where West End and Broadway meet. Guys, I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. But I'll get you there eventually. Good grief. So yeah, had a little radiator issue this morning in our apartment. All I was hoping for was, please don't let it get worse. Please don't let it get worse. It's a beautiful afternoon, beautiful morning. Look, I'll just take you guys a quick look around. This is 106. Hi there, Jesse Stewart. Welcome in. This way is downtown. This way is to Central Park. Oh, look, even the sign says go to Central Park. I know. We have like all those little areas, like the streets are named like that. Yes, we're gonna go to Amsterdam. Photos. I do that all the time. You have no idea. I mean, maybe you do, because good God, it's like insane. We actually, that's the way we regulate our heat. We open the damn windows. It's pretty basic. Because if you have radiator heat, for the most part, you have no control over the heat in your apartment. Don't touch the radiator. I know everybody goes, you can turn it, do this, do that. No, 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 no. Because you know what happens in our buildings, which are ancient? What happens? Hey, Classy, how are you? What happens is, then all of a sudden, you have what I have this morning. Somebody's radiator's leaking all over the place. Like, good grief. Nobody needs that. Come on. Here, let's walk through this little park over here. I know. Yes, Robert, I'm your little streetwalker. I kind of laugh at that nickname now. Oh, look, it's a green cab. Green cabs are for Upper Manhattan and above. It's above a certain street. Usually I think it's like 125th and above. And the yellow cabs are supposed to stay below that area. That's where they're supposed to pick up their fares. Look, we even have park benches up here at this little bitty park, which is actually really nice. Hi, little Christopher. You're out enjoying the nice weather? Absolutely perfect, right? It is really nice. This is Strauss. I think it's Strauss Park. Hey there, is Chris and Lou in here? Hey, Chris and Lou. Oh, we got an artist. He's painting. See? There's a little fountain. It has water in it, but that's just from the snow. Like I said before, this was dedicated to the Strausses, who lost their lives on the Titanic. They're very prominent in New York City. You're missing the cash cab. Okay, we won't use that garbage can apparently. But you have these little bitty like oasis spots in the city, in the middle of the street, middle of Broadway. It's very a normal thing. People use them for like their lunch break, just to take some time off, relax. Now I'm gonna walk up to Amsterdam, walk over. Oh, it's 110. Okay, so it's above Central Park, because Central Park ends at 110. I knew it was the northern part. I wasn't sure if the cutoff line was 110 or 125th. But 110 makes sense. But 96 on the east side. Yeah, that makes sense too. Like they designate them for certain areas, so there's nobody fighting for things, I guess. I'm not even sure on that. But now they all have to wrestle with the fares between Lyft and Uber and all of that. Oh, goodness. What are you, Classy and Randy, doing? I just see every so often. Hi, Enrique. Welcome in. It's a nice, chill, quiet morning. Good morning in the kitchen with Karen. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. Yes, Dave, it is. I've seen your pictures on Facebook, Dave, of Maine. I think it was yours. But oh my gosh, I see people from Maine and I'm like, they have so much snow still. Oh, did you get one already? You have Rapido motorcycle taxis in Mumbai? Oh my God, I've seen some of those things where they go like that in Mumbai. It's insane. Oh, let's see. I can't even pronounce that. I'm gonna trust Bulgarian. We scare you, Ange. That's a good. Yeah, I always wonder what's going on. Look at those two little pups. Churches are like completely sandwiched in. Tune in next time for another daily greeting from around the world and Classy. Love her. Love it, love it. Hello there, Lettuce Market You. How are you doing? This is the Roman Catholic Church of the Ascension. Look at that beautiful rose window. I learned so much when I was in school about architecture and stuff, why there's 3 doors, blah, blah, blah. It actually is supposed to be an emulation of the Holy Trinity. I've never seen a church right next to an apartment. That's how it is here. They're usually either on the corners. Oh my God, this little floofster coming is such a cutie. Look at him. Oh, he's adorable. He's adorable. I loves him. I know. Could you imagine? You living right next to such a beautiful building, a church? Gosh. I can hear pigeons roosting someplace. They're cooing. Well, hello there, happy-go-lucky. Good morning. Look at more pups being taken for a walk. If you guys counted how many dogs we possibly pass, you'd be probably, I don't know, maybe in the hundreds. Maybe just 200. I don't know. There's so many pups we see on our walks. And once in a while, we might see a kitty. Okay, we made it up here to Amsterdam. And all the sunshine. Thank you, Mr. Sun, for joining us today on our walk. Our goal is just down the street. Well, one of our goals. But I thought, let's start off with a beautiful scene. Yeah, Preston, there's so many here. Like I've said, I see more dogs here and more various breeds of dogs here than I've ever seen in anywhere that I've ever lived. It's quite amazing, actually. And you would think people in apartments would only have small dogs. But no, I have seen wolfhounds, greyhounds. We saw a Great Dane puppy yesterday, and they lived up in our neighborhood, and I'm like, oh my, and you could tell it was a puppy because the paws were huge. And of course you do see the little pocket teacup puppets all the time. But the variety is amazing. Weather today is probably, I don't even know if the bot's gonna work. Oh, there it does. It's gonna be like 50, guys. I know, I'm getting excited. I do have gloves and a little headband on. in case the wind decides to get a little ornery with us. Now, I am really hoping that they have the gates open to the fountain and the park. They've been closed for such a long time. The Greyhound you saw was on a bus. No, it was an actual Greyhound, silly boy. Silly, silly. That's what's insane is like you actually do see them. Oh, this is, what? That's another delivery service, by Kay. It's a brand new different delivery. There's so many new delivery services happening here in the city. I can't keep up. There's a Gorillas one with the Z. There's, of course, we have all the normal ones. Now you're reading Ange's mind. You're so funny. I know, if you watch me enough, oh no, you might become Ange. All of a sudden you'll start wearing like athletic shoes and start walking around for no reason with your camera in front of you. It could happen. Yes, Joker's a new one. I mean, I can't even keep up with them all. The amount of flyers that I get from these places in my mail. You know, they're always like, oh, get $100 worth of free groceries if you spend $500. Dude, I'm not, for me to buy $500 worth of groceries from a delivery service, come on. Oh, they have a roadie roll here? Really? I had no idea. Roti roll is like an Indian takeaway food. They're basically like rolls, but they have all the spicy goodness in them. We're coming up on Cathedral Parkway. Marlowe Bistro. Hey, I don't think I remember that. Guys, do you see it? Right in front of us is the Cathedral for St. John the Divine. The whole corner. I can, nothing there. Oh my gosh. Around the world is idiotness instead of there. Really? Hey there, Jamie Tube. How are you doing? We're going to walk across this way, and then we'll go across to the cathedral. We got 56 beautiful people in the house today already. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Did you see the sign? Champagne cocktails, $5. 10 to 12. We got 45 minutes to get your champagne cocktail on. Good grief. They really want you to drink it up on Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. I've been to this restaurant, not bad. V&T Italian Restaurant Pizzeria. Not bad. Haven't been there. It's bubbly time, I know, right? Could you imagine? It's a little early for me. Morning, Stuart. Getting Chinese food to go home, really? I'm gonna tell you guys, this is one of the best places to stop if you're up here. The Hungarian pastry shop, okay? It has a red and white striped awning. It's your birthday? Stop! Everybody wish Jamie Tube HD a happy birthday. You will get some amazing pastries in there, coffee, and it's old world side, old world. Tower of the Cathedral is not completed. I know. It's weird when you look at it. It's just like square. It's just like off. So you guys come here. It's right across from St. John the Divine, the Hungarian pastry shop. They have old world cookies, pastries, everything. I'm telling you, good, really good. I have bought boxes for Joe's people at work, just as a thank you for whatever or a welcome. They love it. Oh no, guys. So there's the St. John the Divine. And in front of us is the Peace Fountain. When are they going to open this? Waiting for the light, because it's a big street. There was a fire here a few years ago. And they've done a lot of renovations and cleanup from it. It's a huge part of the community up here. We just want to go into the little park. Come on, folks. Why are you not opening it? I've got to reach out to them. But here we go. I'm going to get up here so you guys can see it. Hello there, Quran. This is the Peace Fountain. It basically depicts the Archangel Michael in battle with Satan. And then it has all these animals around it. There's giraffes, there's crocodiles and everything. And oh, it's crazy. It is one of the most, this scene here, I love. I love it. And then all the way around it, there are tiny little bronze sculptures. And that is the Children's Peace Garden, Sculpture Garden. Let's see if I can see any of them for you. Oh, well, you can kind of start to see them up here. See? There's like all around. These were all designed and created by school children all the way around. But they're not letting us in. They've got us locked out. Dang it. I was finger crossing, hoping. Yes, thank you to everybody joining in on the live stream this morning. I truly appreciate all my viewers. Isn't it cool? I think it's beautiful. Look at guys, the signs they have up here at the cathedral are actually kind of funny. Ye shall kindle no fire. Basically, don't smoke. They're witty. Let's take a look at the cathedral itself. I'm not going to go in because I want to stay outside since it's so beautiful. But as you can see, it's not totally finished up there. But it's beautiful, guys. And its enormity. You can go in to browse around. I have done a video of the inside. It's a little disrespectful to do a live stream from inside there. So if you guys want, I will possibly drop the link from there and I will do another one where I can video, but you can't be walking around and chatting like that. Yeah, it is gorgeous. Look at that. Like, this is old world Euro. You know, you feel like you've been transported. Let's go up to the doors. Just to get a little closer view. We're not going to go in, like I said. It's huge, right? But if you look at all of the detail, amazing, the craftsmanship. Look at these doors. Like, I come up to literally like the second thing. These, you know, like the second box. That's how tall those are. Look at that. They're massive. And then if you look up higher, you have a rose window there. Just crazy. Hey there, Rhino Man. We're taking a little walk on the Upper West Side, showing off some sights around the town. We're at the Cathedral Church of St. John the Divine. And now we're going to head over. I was hoping that the Peace Fountain would have been open, but they still have it closed off to the public. Normally, it's open where you can walk in, but they've been closed for probably about 1.5 years. One last look. Hey there, Asian to UK from Kazakhstan. Yeah, right. Joe loves coming up here, especially since he can get a coffee over at the Hungarian pastry shop. Now, he would get cookies all the time. Oh, and by the way, so you know how I bought the punchki yesterday? One for Joe, one for Josh? Joe actually said, guys, the restraint he shows sometimes boggles my mind. He said, it's not keto, it's not low carb, I can't have it. It's just too much of a temptation. So now Josh gets 2. Josh had 2. Checkers has new fry seasoned chicken tenders. Ooh, that sounds tasty. Hey there, Sylvia. We'll take one last look at the cathedral before we continue on. For those that are just, I actually think I have to take my gloves off because I'm getting a little warm here. I know. I almost needed to take his temperature when he didn't have that punchki. I was like, who are you? Like I said, that's the place to go. Right there, Hungarian pastry shop. Beautiful. There you go. There's the Peace Fountain, which has no water. It never has had water. I don't know if they actually put the plumbing in it or whatever, but it doesn't. But it's beautiful to look at, along with the cathedral. Hoping. I'm going to keep checking them and stalking their site to find out when that opens. I mean, there's a school here, everything. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here in the city. So I had to say, why don't we get out? Always. Let's do something fun. Hi there, Diana Lee. Welcome in. Hi there, British Grey. Welcome. Now we are going to walk over on 110, which is also known as Cathedral Parkway. And actually, I got to take off the hat. It's getting a little warm, for sure. This is still part of the cathedral grounds. The blessing of the animals is late September, early October. Look at this little door, right? I feel like if I knock on it, it's like at the entry to a castle, right? It is an absolutely gorgeous day here in the city. These are the kind of days that you start thinking, oh my God, spring is coming. Spring is coming. We're going to take a walk on over to the park, and we'll do a little wandering up on the northern end, and maybe we'll get down to who knows where. Hey there, Brad. How are you? Welcome in. It does, doesn't it, Rhino Man? There's a huge community built around the cathedral. They're very much advocates for so many different causes. It's unity, everything like that. Very, very integral part of the city. We're going to be coming up on Columbus. Now, like I said, 110 is the very top of Central Park. It's basically where it ends. Yes, I did. I heard that, Brad. He is moving to Miami. I wish him well. I always feel like Mondays are super busy days in the city where everybody's just running. And then by midweek, we all kind of calm down and go, okay, it's just another week. We'll get there. And now we're all like working towards the weekend. That's how it happens, I swear. But the beginning of the week is like harried and kooky. And then by Wednesday, we're all pretty chill. We got our groove on. I've never read a book or seen a movie of Harry Potter. You have not, huh, Classy? Well, you know, I get it. Some people, it's not their interest. And I originally didn't think it would be mine. But, you know, you heard the hubbub. My son started wanting to read them. I have been to the Natural History Museum. It's a wonderful place. I can only take museums in small pieces. And I have to remind myself that I will always be able to go back. So I'm not one of those that will push through a museum for hours and hours on end. I'll want to go see either a section, a display, or whatever, and then I'm good. I'll go home or do something else. Natural History Museum, though, has wonderful exhibits. One of the best is the Gem and Minerals gallery that they just finally reopened and redid. It's beautiful. That is actually one of Joe's favorite things. Hey there, HC teacher. You love the comics of oh, really? Then Harry Potter. Mowgli and then Harry Potter, yes. This is Morningside Park right here, which this little park you could take and cross over and go down. And over here, they actually still had, I don't know if it's still there, but they had the reclining Lady Liberty. Thanks so much, Brad. I'm glad you find it enjoyable. Let's take a look down in it. A look into Morningside. Isn't that church beautiful? Yes, they do have an online service. Lots of churches have gone that way so that they can service all their members. I have not. We don't have like Wendy's just scattered around the city. So it's a little more difficult for us to get that. Look at these 3 pups. They're out on a friend's walk. The little one in the front is cute. He's like, I'm leading the way. This is 110, also known as Cathedral Parkway. We're walking so we can get over to Central Park. Yeah, Walt, is it good? I know, right? Hi, woofs. The woofsters. Yeah, I like to take you guys to all these little different spaces in New York. And like I said, we haven't been up here for a long time, probably since the fall, when I went to go see the reclining Liberty statue. This area is called Morningside Heights. I live right kind of there's Washington Heights, Morningside Heights. It's all part of they kind of say Upper West Side area. let's hurry up and get across the street. As the light's changing. More woofsters. One day I'm going to have somebody just do a count. Or maybe like Joe. He'll carry a ticker and he can count all of them. Hey, Philippe. Guide to an enjoyable live stream. Oh, thank you. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Rubber bones. Oh my gosh. The building to the right of me, this building here, Market, it's just a, I don't know, just a big apartment building, I think. They have a market that's going to be going in the bottom, or is it there? Yeah, it's there still. I always get confused, like, why do they block the windows out? Don't we want to see what you have? I would want to know what's in there. Oh, and they sell beer. But hey guys, here's the 10-second commercial. If you're new to the channel and you just found us and you kind of like what you see, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell. That way you know when I go live. I usually go live about 5 times a week, if not more. I know it's a lot of real estate, right? There's a lot of real estate here. I think every piece of Manhattan is possibly owned by somebody with lots of money, or the city or the parks. They want me to walk in because I got the beer there. Well, they gotta have the tequila there, and then maybe I would walk in. They want you to work at work? I know, right, oh man? Hi there, TL Slots. Well, thanks for taking a quick break and walking with me, guys. I'm always here. Love it when you guys are able to pop in when I'm live. And I also love it if you watch afterwards. We're right here at the corner, the most northwest corner of Central Park. Oh my gosh, guys, it's really getting warm. We're gonna take a peek in. And look at, just to show you the top, is it topography? Is that what it is? Is that what it is when it's like up and down of Central Park? It is definitely not flat. Look at, that's like way down there. That's a lot of stairs. There's bridges, everything. We're gonna walk a little bit. Actually, maybe we will go in and walk around. Let's see if we can get lost, folks, right? Let's try. Let's try and get lost a little. I'm telling you, I thought it was going to be much colder today. Because yesterday, even though they said it was such and such temperature, it was chilly. Now, the only cars that are actually allowed to be driving in the park now are the Park Conservancy or people that are actually doing business here, you know, like food vendors. Let's take a look down. Oh, we got a playground. You're so welcome, HC teacher. Like, great. I mean, like, what kind, a child here. Look, like, you get the playground. And there's so many. Hey there, Yoshi Slots. How are you? I mean, God, if you're a kid growing up in New York City, everybody has access to this. There's no charge. You just go. Hey there, Kissy Cat. Welcome in. I'm literally getting hot. Got all the bike. Oh my God, I got a whole contingent of bikers coming. A whole bunch of them. Holy smokes, they're coming, they're coming. I gotta get over to the pedestrian side, folks. Sorry for the little quick move there. But they're coming. They're gonna stay on the bike side. That's the bike side. I'm over here by the pedestrians. I'm a little walker, just a little one. People love to bike the park. And today would be a beautiful day to be doing it. Like, can you believe this? I feel like I'm on a Tour de France here and I'm like in the wrong spot. Let me tell you, going up these hills, no joke. No joke, man. What was the question marks for? Love the scenery. There's two of them on a bike. I would be like that. Yeah, I would have to give up. You guys are doing good. I know. It's no joke. Look at, they're on a tandem bike. Two people are walking. Two people are biking. And they're like dying. Guys, these hills here will humble you. Do I ever plan on moving? Alex, no, not anytime. What does that say? Back to work, okay. Girls take a zigzag, I know. I have actually an iWatch. And I wear it. I should have been on my last entry. Oh, let me tell you, see, that would be me. I'd be like, hell with this shit. That's what I would say. The hell with this. But let me tell you, the hills and stuff here in New York, oh my God. You don't think about it until you actually have to bike it. They are no joke. Hey there, Klaus. How are you? I could go up the hill, but we're gonna take the low road. I'm actually getting a little warm. I'm gonna unzip my coat. I got a nice big sweatshirt on because I thought I'll dress in layers today. Holy smokes. Readjust just a little. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they were laughing because I said, oh my God, it's no joke, right? And they're like, oh, no joke. Yeah, I have an iWatch which tracks everything. And I normally will wear it. But when I do these streams, it likes to keep telling me, would you like to record your walk? We see that you're walking. Would you like to record it? No, I'll leave it alone. Oh. That used to like to run through 3 states. Oh my God, that's insane. Hey there, Chiricano. Welcome in from Panama. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's a lot. I would say on average, because people ask me all the time, how far do you walk in a day? I'd say, give or take at least 5 miles. And it's kind of amazing how the steps will actually rack up. But here, if you live in the city, in a metropolitan area in New York, it's very easy to get that done. I mean, after my live stream yesterday, oh my gosh, look at this husky. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. After my live stream yesterday, Joe actually was right around that area coming in from work. He picked me up. And you would still be stuck in Texas? I know, right, Kissy Cat? Some of them states are big. We already talked about Nebraska and how huge that place is. But by the time Joe picked me up, I checked my thing. I think I had like 12,500 steps or something crazy like that. I'm like, that's just over, it's over 5 miles. Okay, we're gonna walk on the outside here a little bit until we get into the area where I can cross over easily without having to climb the mountainous rocks. There's no need for me to be huffing and puffing. And I'm sure you guys don't want to hear the huffing and puffing because I will be bitching. That's just me. I don't mind it, but God, trying to talk and walk at the same time sometimes and read the chat. Hey, you're home. Oh, it's blurry? Okay. We're back down to 105. And we're on Central Park West. All along here, this is Central Park, folks. And now I'm taking off my gloves. Thanks, clear, good. Yeah, guys, just let me know every so often. I mean, sometimes it's due to construction, but it could be the rock formations. Those things all interfere with the signal. They totally can. Classy. Classy's the sharpshooter here for the bots. My mods are the best, guys. You guys rock. Hey there, Adnan. You were hungry and the police served you a ticket? I mean, like, for real, look at the rock formations here. Pretty wild. Oh my gosh. It's spring in Germany? Dudolf? I can comp. Hello there, Ambrose. How are you doing? Every so often I stop to try to read it. Such a nice, peaceful day. I can tell you when we get a little bit further over here, we'll start seeing much more people in the park enjoying the weather, especially as we head towards the noon hour. It seems like everybody decides to get out of their apartment, their homes. Oh, he's running and he's carrying a bag. Jeez. That's a lot of work, it looks like. Oh, holy smokes. Oh, we got to scooch over. We got a little class coming towards us. We'll walk on the cobblestones. They remind me of Minions with their little yellow vests. The DoorDash guy lost his bike. Maybe that's what he does. Maybe he DoorDashes, but he runs. Beware of the children. I know. Got to beware of the children. No children. Look. So, guys, this was a section. This is Central Park over here where they were filming The Blacklist. I think it was last year. Yeah, it was last year. Joe and I were out hanging in the park. NY Fire Department. We were hanging out in the park, having a little picnic, just chilling in the afternoon, and all of a sudden we realized we were in the middle of a movie crew. And there's James Spader, and they're getting ready to shoot the scenes for The Blacklist. It's the stuff you see in New York. Look at this beautiful dog. Oh my goodness. Hey, Kaz. Welcome in. are loud, but they have to be. I know. Well, they're different for every country. Exactly. The fire department. You had a big fall. Oh no, Kaz, take care. Please recover. We need everybody healthy. Especially as spring is coming upon us. We want everybody to be nice and healthy so they can take in the beautiful weather. Hey there, Sarge. Trust me, I know how it is when you fall. I am a very clumsy person. There is this thing, I gotta tell you guys, I do watch TikTok. I don't do much on TikTok, but I do watch, and sometimes I will post. But there is one thing I follow all the time, and I think it's called Noodles the Pooch. And I tell my sister, and Noodles the Pooch is this little poodle. Check it out, it makes me laugh every single time. Because I tell my sister, this is you. This is you at your desk. And it just is so funny. It's so damn cute. Okay, we're coming up on the entrance at 100th. We're gonna go in. We're gonna walk across, possibly see what we can see. Oh. You know, I still stop and wait to see if there's a car coming because I just can't get over, like maybe somebody's dumb and they don't know. Then a Wicked Wednesday, great Chinese food, Henyo, and oh yeah, thank you so much. Could you pass me some of the Chinese food? What did you get today? Look at all the snow and the ice is gone, folks. Look at that beagle. What is that, like number 30? Oh my gosh, guys. I totally forgot. Today is Ash Wednesday. So we might be seeing people with ashes all over their forehead. I just remembered. This cop looks like he's giving a ticket to a cop, but he's not. They're just hanging out. They're just hanging out. They're enjoying the sun. They're getting their vitamin D. We're going to go over this way. I know I should have brought some punch keys for them, right? They're thinking about donuts and coffee. They're thinking about the donuts and the coffee. I know, I totally forgot. They're just copping a breeze. You need another cigarette, Cassie. Oh, that was good. They do. But Joe liked coffee and donuts, but he wasn't a police officer. He just liked coffee and donuts. Lots and lots of bikers out today. Like I said, I'm gonna have to watch when I cross over. We don't want to be run over by them. They're looking for the killer. I don't know. I hope not. Maybe the killer squirrels. Okay. Hey there, Viking 180. Welcome in. I'm doing well. How are you? I say walk over to the east side today. Show the non-scary trees. Well, they all look a little scary in the winter. I'll show you a scary tree. Look at that. Looks like a scary tree. Those trees over there look pretty non-scary. Yes, what I think we'll do is we'll take a walk over to the east side of the park, because why not? Oh, my hair keeps falling in my face. I can't see what I'm doing. It looks like Corella must have been crowded meetings. Yeah, while you guys are in the park, notice if you guys are ever walking through here and you guys want to know something about an area, there's all these audio guides. You can just use the QR codes. Just turn your camera on, use the QR code, and they'll give you a little bit of information of where you're at. I think that's kind of cool. All those puppies. So many people are out. Every odd number month, I even run the curtains in the dryer. Really? To freshen them? That's interesting. You know what? I don't have to do that anymore. My son has banned curtains in our apartment. We don't have curtains. Like I said, he read me for filth one day, and it made sense. Why am I filtering what little light we get in our apartment? That's no reason. You go rest, Kaz. So now that we're starting off in March, and I find that in March, everybody has big plans for travel. Randy, Robert married me. You know, everybody goes on their spring breaks. I know the kids get out of school at some point for spring break. At least here in the States, that's how they do it. And then they all travel south to someplace warm. Is anybody doing that? Joe and I aren't, not really. I just sit here and hope. The very first proposal on this channel, will you marry me? Oh my God, classy. You travel in February and October. Good idea, Kissy Cat. Let me tell you, that was probably one of, can we get one of those? That was one of the things that would drive me crazy when my son was of school age. A double stroller with a toddler and a puppy in the other. Hey, they're both their kids, right? That's how they feel. That would drive me so crazy that you had to be adhering to, for most of the year, their school calendar for where they could travel. And let me tell you, we didn't always follow it. Yes, and what I would do, and I would get read for filth, you know, from the teachers, the school. Like if I had a great deal on something to travel, I would book it and tell Josh, well, you're off for a week. We're going to the Dominican. And they'd be like, well, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, hey, guys, have him write a paper on the Dominican Republic. I don't care. He's going on a trip. I was one of those parents. Well, I'm still one of those parents. It's not like I'm not. Hey there, Lucky. Well, what did you miss? Well, we went up to the Cathedral Church of St. John the Divine, checked that out in the Peace Fountain, and then we entered the park from the northwest corner, and now we're here. We've just been chilling. I think there's a proposal in the thing here. The best, exactly, that's what I think too. Like, I think children learn so much when they travel. You know, wherever it is, as long as the parents make it like a teaching thing or experience. Like we would take Josh to, you know, we would travel abroad. And the amount that he would learn just from traveling abroad was wild. Planning your trip over to NYC in August. Oh God. All I'm going to say is when you come in August, make sure you have access to liquid refreshment. And, you know, not just the alcoholic version, but water. Because it gets warm. But it's definitely enjoyable. And if at all possible, plan a day to the beach. Beat the Far Rockaway or even just a Coney. You're not a traditional teacher. Oh, then you would have been one of my favorites. We weren't traditional in that manner either. Well, thanks, Classy, for dropping that link. That's very helpful. Guys, we do have the Yo Club memberships for the channel. It's just another way to support the channel if you so wish. It is not mandatory, but if you do join, you guys get access to all the fun little emojis that I create, the fun little badges, which are based on the old historical NYC subway token. I love those. And even more stuff. Oh my God, you guys are so sick. You went to Mexico City when you were 9 and you remember the art museums and the monuments. Yes. Fireworks Friday. Oh my God. I got to get out there for that. Look at this little dog walker. Okay, we're seeing 4 dogs all at once, like I told you guys. Made snowshoes. Oh my goodness. We're walking over to the east side of the park. Even more. Yes. I'll be doing like just member only posts and stuff. We just did one the other day. It was of Joe and his insanity. You know him. He's cuckoo. I could be, no, I don't want to be a dog walker. The dogs would never walk anywhere. If I was a dog walker, the dogs would be the fattest little pups ever. You know? Because I'd be like, guys, it's too much. Let's just lay down. You know? We would go down the block, hang out in the park. That's all we would do. We wouldn't even walk across the park. We would just hang out in the park, and then I would just deliver them all back home. They would want to know why their dog has gained 15 pounds. And it's a 5-pound Chihuahua. It's now just a ball with little bitty legs. Yes, him eating the pickles and cheese. The guy's enjoying his life. He's singing to himself. There you go, dude. You do it. You do you. Well, I gotta get out of the way here. I don't know which way this car is going. Is it going on? Is it going down the thing? Yeah, the only thing you gotta watch out while walking the path is a conservancy truck might get you. You make me laugh out loud and my head flips back. I'm glad you found, I don't know what you found. Was it the dog would be 5 pounds heavier? 15 pounds heavier, just a little ball. Oh my God, people are actually getting out on the lawn and enjoying the park. You can see them sitting over there, just soaking in the sun. Let's go down. Oh, my moonshare Yurak have been misdelivered to that singing guy. Yes, Joe likes to have snacks constantly. I can't even tell you how many times I come. I'll be sitting in the bed because I kind of use that like half an office sometimes with work or where I am, and he'll pop down, sit next to me, and I'm like, did you just go eat peanut butter again? Yes. He literally just went to go eat peanut butter again. That's what he does. Texan. Oh, whose puppy is this? All right, who does he belong to? You guys see him? Joe is a snack bandit. Little puppies on the roam. I know those Russian bots can be distracting, right, folks? We're almost to the other side of the park. And then we'll walk down a bit and then go back in. I know you bagged yourself another one. Those two are super fast. Now I feel the east side. This is the East Meadow, by the way. We have meadows all through the park. And this is where everybody kind of hangs out during the spring, summer, and fall to just relax. Now, I will tell you, once in a while, if we have a heavy snowfall, you'll find people out there making their snowmen, even though there's lots of space to make them everywhere else. But people love to go out to the meadows. And just enjoy it. I find the east side so quiet. Just eating meat-loaded pizza. Oh God, that sounds delicious. What's on your pizza? Is there bacon? Sausage? Pepperoni? What else? Meatballs? Hey there, Debbie. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Now we're going to exit the park, walk down Central Park. Oh, actually, isn't it called Park? Fifth? What is it called? I don't even remember. Fifth Avenue, yeah. The Museum Mile. Museum Mile. Oh, he's got little doxies. Guys. Those are cuties. No. Do you see how many dachshunds I spy here in the city? So many. So many dachshunds. Olive Ange? Oh, God. I know the long-haired ones. You guys know those are my faves. They're all adorable, but they hold a special place for me. Oh, we can walk. Oh, that was an ambulance. That was 2 ambulances. Yep, they do that to say, get out of the way. Move it. We'll get up here a little bit and maybe take a little rest. I do find it amazing that you can easily walk to the other side of the park without too much of an issue or climbing. Not to be ignorant, but when are police trying to start running? Oh, well, Robert, that's because you're a troublemaker, right? We know you. Just wondering, is there a lot of murders in New York City? Well, I mean, in any urban landscape, you're talking New York City itself is over 8.5 million people. You know, do people come to an unfortunate end? Yes. But it is nowhere near what it used to be in the 70s, 80s, even the 90s. It is a pretty safe city. I mean, I will tell you that there are incidents no matter where you go. Do I feel safe? Yes. Am I more aware of my surroundings? Yes. But I also grew up in the Detroit metro area, so I don't know if that has a little bit to do with it, that I always try to make sure I know what's going on around me. I don't put myself in situations. Try not to. I mean, things can always happen wherever you are. But I wouldn't say there are cities that are way worse than New York. If that answers your question a little. Let's see. Chicken. It's Roy Rogers Chicken Night Monday night. Ooh, let me tell you. Wow, that sounds good. A couple of were by Joe, but they spilled his coffee, or they ate his peanut butter, or his pickles and his cheese and his snacks, right? There's more shoplifting and homeless than people getting killed, right? And that's the kind of crimes that you end up having. You will have incidents like everybody's been talking about things that happen on the subways and stuff. But for the lot, I mean, with how many millions of people, 3 million people that ride the subway every damn day, you have a couple of incidents. Like I always tell people, if you're on the subway, know who's around you, who's getting on and off a train. If you feel uncomfortable, I mean, your body, you have an intuition. That is your innate, body. You're telling you to remove yourself from a situation. You remove yourself. So if I don't feel comfortable on a certain car of a train, I step off the train. Another train is coming. Just little things like that. Don't stand close to the platform, the edge of the platform. Really, you don't need to be there. And I probably wouldn't be riding it alone at certain hours of the night in certain areas. That's just common sense. Oh my God, look at this guy with all these dogs. Guys, that's like a whole entourage. Talk about, holy smokes, that's a lot of dogs. Yes, if your spidey senses start tingling, pay attention. Exactly, Sarge. They're there for a reason. And it doesn't make a difference if you think that other people might construe you as rude. Well, they can think I'm rude, but I don't want to be a part of it. That's a lot of dogs, right? Could you imagine me trying to control all those dogs? That wouldn't happen. That would be a nightmare. Yes, everywhere has crime no matter where you are. Exactly. Yeah, always listen to your gut, Sister Yoshi, always. It's there for a reason. You guys, I for real cannot believe how warm I'm getting walking. And I'm wearing the light coat today. I don't want to strip it off, but holy hell. I will tell you, one thing here on the Upper East Side, if you noticed, we've walked quite a few blocks. Where's the entrance to the park? Like, for real, do you guys not go to the park that often? You don't need that much access? Like, the wall is huge. Yes, I always sense my intuitions. It is warm. It's like 50. Hey, Bobby Hall, how are you? Like, for real. Like, if I even wanted to even possibly get into the park, I'd have to hop the damn wall. Good grief, people. Don't these people want to go in? What's with that? They have a forecast of a snow bomb where you are? Oh, goodness. Well, let's just hope it's concentrated in one section. Sarge was born in Brooklyn and sometimes have gotten a queasy feeling in my gizzard. Yeah, just be aware of your surroundings. Exactly. Exactly, Sarge. Like, I can't. Guys, I'm dead. I'm dead with how far between entrances to the park there are. I guess I've just never realized it. You guys can see the park, maybe, but you can't go in. We're keeping everybody from the east side out of the park. How interesting. I mean, even on the north side, there's more entrances than this. For crying out loud. I gotta get all the way down by the museums before we can go back in. That's crazy. But I mean, come on, look at this wall. You know, the wall is taller than I am. I'm 5'6". So I mean, yeah, I'm not a giant, but come on. It's taller than my son. It's gotta be like 7 feet. At least. Hey there, Treaton. How are you? It is warmed up a lot, guys. Gotta be at least 50. I think we're gonna grab a water from this little vendor over here. Because I'm starting to smolder. They don't want sitters? Well, sit in the park. I know. But come on. Perhaps the preferred method of park entry is here to rock climb. You can smell the guy's charcoal. Maybe he bought the charcoal from H-Mart. I wonder. Okay, we're at 90th. We are just... Well, I want a cold one. That's the thing. He doesn't have cold ones. They're all warm. I don't want a warm one. They're all cold. I want a cold one, guys. We'll wait first. Somebody that's in the park. And we'll get a cold one, folks. Okay. Now we can go in. Now they'll let us come in. He was busy messing with his charcoal. I'm like, I can't. I have no patience. I'm fine for the moment. Oh, looks so much nicer in here. Hi there, Alex. How are you? Hey, let's go up and check it out. I love that the steps here are shallow. Makes it so much easier for climbing. Oh, they have it closed off. Why is that? So you can't get all the way around? Very interesting. Wonder why. This is the O Reservoir. Your friend and you stopped for dirty hot dogs. The guy just added some water to the water. He asked how we wanted it. My friend said cooked. Oh my God. Hey there, James Spitzer. God, and that's the thing. Some of those, he looked a little sketch. And I mean, it's water, it's bottled water and stuff. But you know what? When they look a little sketch to me, I'm not gonna buy from you. Isn't that great? Guys, we're looking across to the west side. I'm on the east side of the park right now. Injury-free today, I know. But your sciatic is acting up. Oh, work that out. It's a pretty calm day out here. You guys can see the big buildings down at the south end of the park. There's a little stair-stepper one. So nice. But usually people will be running all the way around the reservoir. But today they blocked it off. So I'm thinking there must be something up with the path. Oh, for construction it says. Closed for construction, so we'll take the lower path. I was wondering why I didn't see hardly anybody up here. They can't finish their thing. You can get up there for the view, but that's about it. And we go all the way back down. No icebergs today for Joe. He got so excited about that, right, guys? He's so funny. The wind kicked it, and just for a little bit, especially up there, because you have the reservoir and it's just like there's nothing blocking it, so it can pick up a little extra speed. So yes, it does get a little more windy up there. We'll just continue on over here. Look, they've blocked all the entrances to it. Well, hello there, Donald. Welcome in from Scotland. Glad to have you. Oh, I would take that drink. Just enjoying some of our vitamin D sun. Getting our walk on this morning, which is probably now the afternoon. Yep, it's about 12:30. Now I'm going to tell you guys. Hey there, Nancy. That was not the river. That was the Jackie Onassis Reservoir. In the middle of Central Park, which is where we are. Taking a walk right now. We're on the east side of the park. Currently, we're walking right next to the Guggenheim, the famous Guggenheim Museum, where you can watch and look at art in the round. But I gotta tell you, some people have asked me why I do my channel this way and stuff, and I walk and I go, I'm gonna be walking anyway. And I love to bring you guys with, because there's so many times I sit here, I'll be walking by myself and I wish I could share it with somebody, a friend. And so now this way I get to share it with all of you. Look at these trees. These trees are spooky. Look at them. Aren't they spooky? The Men in Black first scene was filmed there? Now I gotta go look at the movie. Oh guys, that's a perfect tree limb to sit on, right? That's like Forrest Gump and Jenny. Look how it goes right around the lamp. Look at that tree limb. crazy. Nature does crazy stuff. Sleepy Hollow. I know, you guys, Sleepy Hollow is a real place. I've told you this before. Right? They do look like they're from The Wizard of Oz. God, some of these look like they're from Lord of the Rings. You're 20 miles from Glasgow. Very cool. Another place I would love to visit. You know what's really funny is they have the paths, so you can't go on up there. But I really could just step over that fence, but I won't do it. Wasn't the Day the Earth still filmed there? I think it was. Last night while we were coming home after my walk, I almost filmed it, but I could see the security they had was insane. Like, it was a lot of security. Over at Lincoln Center, they were doing the premiere for the new Batman movie, which, does it come out today or tomorrow? I don't know what day it comes out. But it was all of the tents. That's where they were premiering it, at Lincoln Center. We drove by. The amount of people there was crazy. Just insane. And I was like, oh, and Joe's like, do you want to get out and film? And then I was looking at it, and I'm like, oh my God. There were so many security there, making sure the crowds and the people moved around. And I was tired and stuff, so I didn't. Because I didn't think I'd be able to get anything that was really good for you. Oh my gosh, who joined here? Debbie Bernfeld, welcome. Oh my gosh, welcome to the Yo Club Backstage Pass. Thank you so much. That was very generous of you. I'm excited about some of those because at some point we'll be doing collabs. Very generous of you. Welcome to the Yo Club. You'll get to see all the little silly things that I'll be putting up for our members. And if anything, you'll get to see the craziness of my Joe. Oh, it is my pleasure. I feel honored for everybody that even just sits and watches with me and hangs out. Oh, thank God the sun. I'm in the shade with just the tree limbs because the sun over there was a little bit hot. Look, she's running, she's getting her run on, and she's talking on her phone. These people multitask. They multitask to the craziness, right? Please don't tell Classy to stop injuring herself. I definitely will be doing those collabs. It's going to be exciting. Little blurry. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Let me know if it gets better, guys. Randy, Classy. Randy needs a hug, but gently, please. Randy is a delicate Randy actually is more than a delicate flower. He's also clumsy. Hello, I guess Justin just popped in. How are you? Better? Okay, good. Thanks so much, Treatin62, for telling me that. I appreciate it. Okay, guys, I know that they want to sit outside, but why are you sitting in the dirt over here, right? You know I don't judge people, but come on. Why are they sitting in the dirt? There's so many places you could sit on the grass. But you're going to sit in the dirt? Out of everywhere? You couldn't just push it up the hill? Why are you sitting in the dirt? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Folks. One way. We're going to go under the bridge, folks. I too am a delicate flower. Robert, you are a delicate flower. Bench phobia. I don't understand that. Damn, there's benches But this, like right over here, this is a little bit of grass. Grass. They're literally sitting in the dirt. Getting back to the earth. They want to be one with the earth. All the bridges. This is bridge. Like, I like the name. The bridge is bridge number 24. Bridge number 24. Tejas, you are not delicate. Self-acceptance is the first step. Okay, that's a spooky door. That's spooky. Spooky as hell. But all the bridges and little overpasses, each one is unique. So nothing like those things, like they planned it, that each one would be unique. And if they couldn't come up with a name, they just gave it a damn number. Oh, crazy. Yes, Randy, you, Joe, and Robert could start your own delicate flower garden. You guys need to be watered and pampered and taken care of, fed, definitely, because God knows. I know, didn't that look like a cave entrance? Like, this is where we take the people who we shall not speak of. That's what it felt like. Spooky as F. I know. The don't touch anything garden. For real. Okay, guys, this little path here is basically like a quick little dirt path that cuts through the west trails to the east trails, paths, whatever you want to call them. Right, door to another dimension. That looks like something out of Doctor Who. And yes, guys, I have watched Doctor Who. I personally prefer the original, but that's me. Debbie, you're a delicate flower? Really? Well, I think we all are in our own moments. I want to be a delicate flower, but Joe doesn't let me. It's like he trumps my delicate flowerness with his. The orchids of Ange's channels. Oh my God. There was bunny and bear syndrome. We do. I have that big giant bear that I got from another channel. I won. And we named him Bob. And Josh, my son, has even taken a liking to him. My son is 27, guys. And he's like, I love this full-size, person-sized bear. It now sits in residence on his bed. Like he took Bob. He took Bob away from me. There can only be one delicate flower per relationship. I know. I don't get to be that. I have to be the damn gardener. Or the florist, however you want to describe it. I'm the one who has to care for them. Your own hose. You're full of shit. Well, you need a lot of shit thrown on you guys. This is where all the workers and the police and all them, they park their vehicles here. You either, I know. We need like a support group, right, Treaton? I swear to God. So all those that work in the park and have cars and come from outside of the city, I'm assuming they're coming from outside of the city. Look at the guy, I think he's performing for us. I'm a cultivator. Does Josh work in fashion? He does still deal with things in fashion. For a while he puts out his own designs. And he still does that. But he also works in, oh my God, I can't even think of the word. He works within a store. He contracts out for lots of jobs, but he basically is very much more within the aesthetic. Like he designs a store's footprint, how they're going to do their displays, everything. Everything from the paint to everything. I've even been called upon sometimes to be the labor for some of his ideas and plans. And let me tell you, it's amazing what he comes up with. I'm in awe. I'm like, what are you talking about? We're gonna paint some sticks and leaves black. And we're out in the park painting things black, guys. So we could use it for display. Yeah, she was moving quick, wasn't she? But yeah, he does. He works within fashion and stuff. I can't run, guys. I absolutely would hate it. For real. All right, we're almost back to the west side. I know. Look at this is how warm it is. They're not even wearing jackets. They're not even wearing jackets, folks. Isn't that crazy? I know. Pick up your.
And unfortunately,
I could run, but I know that if I run, I'm going to injure myself because I'll get to the point of being too tired. It's 48 in New York City. It feels warmer, especially when I'm in the sun. Look at this bridge. See what I said? 41 where you are? Wow. That means spring's right around the corner, guys. How many more days do we got? Less than 20, right? We have less than 20 days to spring? I know, and this is why I don't run. Like I said, if I'm running, you guys better be running too. Everybody better be running. Look at this bridge. My legs don't work that way, exactly. 18 more days to spring. This is bridge number 27. Like I said, if we don't have a name, we'll give it a number. And we have officially crossed over. Oh God, don't tell us that. We don't want it freezing again. Nobody can live with that anymore. I'm gonna be sitting here. If it gets freezing again, I'm gonna go purchase a damn sun lamp. So I could plug it in and use that. Oh God, Stuart, stop. You tested me. Don't. We don't want any more cold snow. We're over that part of our world. And I know we don't even get hardly any snow compared to what we used to get. For real. Look at this guy. He's so happy. He's very excited. He wants to say hi to everybody. We are going to go over here and go sit in the pine tum. I think that's a good spot. Just for a little bit. March tends to be unpredictable. Anything can, I know. Break's over, James? All right, you get back to work. All I'm going to say, no more snow, please. We would appreciate that, Mother Nature. If you could so be kind. Yes, take care, James. And then we've made it up to the Arthur Ross Pine Tum, which is just north of the Great Lawn. I know you cannot trust March. Hey, remember I thought, oh, we could drive out to Las Vegas one time. And actually, I think it was in April, but maybe it was like at the end of March. Yeah, it was beautiful weather. And then we hit an unfortunate snowstorm in Colorado. That made for quite an interesting drive the rest of the way. Never again. Never again will I do that. All right, I am spying our landing right here. Whew. And we'll take a park right here. That was a good walk, guys. We did a lot. Whew. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Had some fun. We saw quite a few things. Last time NYC had a trace of snowflakes in the air, but not measurable. Oh, April 1986. Wow. We don't want snow. I don't want snow. We don't want it. It's not necessary anymore. Like I said, I could have it on Christmas, and I think it's beautiful. And then I'm done. But guys, thank you so much for joining me on my walk today. We did see a lot. We went up, saw the northern side of Central Park, and then we went to the Cathedral Church of St. John the Divine, saw the Peace Fountain, which is not open yet, which I really want them to open again. I'll have to contact them and see what the deal is and stuff. And then we walked back down into Central Park and saw some of the east side. It's a beautiful day here. It's about 50 degrees. You guys, enjoy your Wednesday afternoon. Take care. As always, love each other. Peace.